baby, I apologize. I said I was so sorry. The heartaches that I made you know. Ooh, baby, I'll make them leave forevermore. Ooh, please, come back home, baby, please. 'Cause I can't stand it, I just can't stand it. Come back home, oh baby, come back home, darling, please, come back home. 'Cause I can't stand it, I just can't stand it. Come back home.
What the fuck is up?
Come back home.
What the fuck is up, y'all?
Come back home.
We're almost out. We're almost out of the fucking winter, man. I mean, winter solstice was last week, but still, it's like we're out of March. I hate March. So depressing. Now we're going into April. I hate April less as much as March, but I still hate April, but I love fucking May.
Darling, please, come back home.
Thank you. Awesome, awesome. Shout out to all the initiates in the building. Shout out to everybody watching live on Odyssey. Let's go. We're about to rock this. Shout out to the pre-show. Let's fucking do this shit. Let's go.
Oh, baby, baby, please, come back home. Baby, please, oh, baby, come back home.
Dance a little bit closer. Move it in like this, a little bit closer. You and me can dance for free. Ooh, come a little bit closer. Slide your feet like this, a little bit closer. You and me can dance for free. Acércate y oye cómo va mi corazón. Y haremos el amor hasta que te vuelvas loco, loco, loco. Dance a little bit closer. Move it in like this, a little bit closer. You and me
There's something special about the drums that enables you to set up a foundation, a rhythmic foundation for other people to play on. It's a responsibility that you have to do. It's a joy that you have. Drums, you have the capacity to create a mood for any amount of people. Doesn't matter if you're playing in a club, if you're playing in a hall, if you're playing in the streets at a carnival. You create the scene that's happening. Dance with what you feel. Create a mood for any amount of people. Doesn't matter if you're playing in a club, if you're playing in a hall, if you're playing in the streets at a carnival. You create the scene that's happening. Sit down on the floor and play with the record. Make people dance with what you do.
Yeah, that was the pre-show. That was the pre-show. Yo, we're gonna kick this shit off. I am cursing. I've given myself a license to curse. I've given myself a license to curse for this evening. Oh shit. I hear echo. Trust me, I hate my voice too. Give me a moment while I'll switch over, y'all. You know the deal. You should know by now. This should be fun. Is anyone else burnt out from the entire fucking crypto space from the past 3.5 months or so? I'm burnt, dude. I'm so burnt. I want to be burnt, but not burnt that way. Am I frozen off screen? I believe I'm frozen off screen. Oh, because I'm not sharing the right thing. I was like, can you hear me? Test. Yeah. No, I'm here. Oh, I was saying like, oh my God, I was complaining. I was like, is anyone else burnt out from the space? It's kind of like when the high is coming down. I think we're all have come down from the crypto high. But that's good because it means that great things are on the way. Oh, I gotta turn off one thing. Everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of... I don't know what I'll be saying half the time. Okay. Wait. Okay, there we go. Just for now. I don't need to keep that here. Yeah, Bob. Is everyone else burnt out? This was a rough crypto winter, man. This was like, ooh, yeah, I do. Demon Tiger just shared a GIF of a turtle sticking their head inside of the ground. It's like, man, this was like, it was like unnecessarily stressful. You got Elizabeth Warren like threatening things because she doesn't understand tornado swapping. You got like, oh my God, like it's like now the derivative peeps are like, what else? Right? They're like they're the OGs now in the space, and they're like, oh, I remember the time when the derivative of the derivative of fucking I always say sappy seals just to talk shit. But remember when Loaded Lions had a derivative of a derivative? Oh man, those were the days. Now we're on the 18th derivative and it's not making us any money. You know what sucks even more is like now I can't look at any of the podcasts that I love to binge because everybody's talking about the metaverse and crypto and all sort of shit. I'm like, for one, you motherfuckers are super late. And they're like, oh man, and you can party in there? Like, what is an NFT? Like, oh God, it's so, I'm over it. I'm over it. It was dope when it was cool. I am bitter. I have to admit it. They always say, yo, you need to keep up with the times, man. What's the newest thing? Excuse me. Yeah, it is. Shout out to Telemachus. He said the metaverse is like 100 years old now. It is, truthfully. Metaverse time moves fast. We know that. But now it's at a point where it's like, if you're getting in now, you know about it. Like, you really are old, and people are getting in. They're like, yeah, we're gonna sell our NFTs and make millions of dollars. People are adding it to their business plans. Makes no sense to me. They're like, yeah, and we're planning to make X amount from our mint. I'm like, yeah, you sure you're gonna sell that shit out? Are you sure there's a market for what you're selling? I don't know, you know. I'm not sure. Anyway, I guess the biggest thing, I guess the reason why, before we get into things, I'm just talking shit because, yo, Axie Infinity, man. Axie Infinity. Before I get into that, though, let me just say, adjust your headphones, adjust your speakers. Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking yeah. Yeah. No, you. Yo, what the fuck is up? I'm your host, Show. You already know. If you don't know, you will know by the end of this live event concept brought to you and powered by the Initia project called Crypto Curse Words. Very simply put, before we get into the rules, make sure you have the words that no one wants to hear from the crypto space ready. Yeah, it's all about sadism and masochism. I'm trying to destroy and rupture your eardrums, but we need the crypto curse words that do it without you having to raise your voice. Before I get into that, you know what wanted to make me curse today? First thing I did when I woke up, by the way, shout out to Sky Mavis, shout out to Jiho. Jiho's the homie, and like he's a tough motherfucker, by the way. Just shout out to him. But yo, and also Psych Out too. Oh man, when I woke up, the first thing I saw, when I always look at articles, right? First thing I do, binge. Lately, it's been kind of like, damn, there's not really anything nothing fun. It's nothing fun that's readable. Like back in the day, like, oh, there's literally alpha being leaked. Now it's just like a lot of just like, oh, and these motherfuckers, they're like the rich get richer, or like, oh, it's not really cool. It's like, oh, the U.S. government is finding more ways in order to create a stable coin without creating a stable coin, or do this and take your money, or do this and tax you in new and unique ways. The first thing I read though was that, unfortunately, the Ronin blockchain was hacked. The Ronin fucking blockchain was hacked, man. The biggest hack, literally, but numbers wise. We thought the other ones like Cream Finance or what was it, Pancake Swap? What were those other ones? Yo, pales in comparison. The biggest, the number one, the fucking unicorn of blockchain play to earn games. This is the most, if there's any money to put something behind, it's this thing. And they got hacked for like 600 something million. 600 something $1 million, y'all. The biggest, I believe. The biggest. Yeah, Dragonate makes a good point that so the Ronin blockchain, they have 3 nodes. I mean 3 nodes. What am I talking? They might as well have 3. They have 9, right? They have 9 nodes. 9 nodes. It only took 2 transactions in order to drain everything. They used a back door. Check this out. This is fucked up. All right. I'll try to make it as simple as possible, and I'll try to make it funny. I'm sorry. I know I'm so serious or whatever the fuck. This isn't a news channel. All right, motherfuckers doing crypto news and shit. This ain't a news channel, but let me just say this before I start talking shit. And there's a method behind this. That all right, 9 nodes, right? So basically 9 validators. They got the private keys basically by exploiting the validators, right? And not only that, they got the final phrase that they needed, the final signature that they needed, because Sky Mavis and Axie DAO, they were doing something a couple of months ago. Axie DAO gave them permission in order to use the funds in order to do something else, the funds that they acquired. And then they didn't revoke, like they whitelisted Sky Mavis in order to do transactions on their behalf, but then they didn't revoke permission. They didn't fucking remote, like they just left it, which is cool. It was like a vote of confidence. But like, man, that was the final thing. They used a back door using the gas-free tool, the RPC gas-free tool that the Ronin network uses in order for people to transact on the Ronin blockchain. And they managed to use that DAO, that last signature, man. Fucking crazy. I agree, Telemachus. My nodes are swollen. My go nodes are swollen. Yo, but so they fucking drained him, man, in only 2 transactions. And obviously, well, the motherfuckers didn't even use tornado. They didn't use what is it? Tornado Cash, Tornado Swap. They didn't fucking use the tornado tornado mix. They didn't mix it. They didn't mix the coin. So you saw the wallet was created last week. The hack happened last Wednesday. It was created last week. They got ETH off of Binance, and then they went into action. And then they split up. They sent it to multiple fucking wallets. The dumbasses are gonna get caught. Like, hello. It doesn't matter if you use a lot of dummy wallets in order. We see it. Hello. You people can track it. They can track it. But the biggest thing, what I liked was that G-Host immediately on Twitter was like, yo, man, shit happens. We're back at it. He has a meet and greet today. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of questions. But yo, he's a tough guy. He'll get through it. But the biggest things is that if the Sky Mavis team needed a translator for how they're feeling, imagine like they're being presidential about it, and they have a translator in me. I'm coming on and I'm cursing. I'm using all the crypto curse words possible. I'm like, motherfuckers, you motherfuckers think I'm fucking soft? You motherfuckers thought I was sleeping? You dumbass motherfuckers didn't use a tornado mixer in order to hide the fucking cash, you dumbass. We're gonna get this shit back, motherfucker. What the fuck? Why are you fucking with Axie Infinity? We've been waiting months for them to drop Axie Origin. It's taking forever, man. I'm sick of fucking playing the current battle fucking thing. It's boring. Everyone is sick of it. They tried to get rid of SLP. But it's like, that wasn't the issue, man. We all know that we want land play. We want land play. We want to make it Harvest Moon. We want to make it Stardew Valley. And we want to have some cool-ass battles, some world battles like fucking Crusader Kings and shit. My point, though, is that I feel how they feel, and I want to fucking curse at somebody. So welcome to Crypto Curse Words. Just like I said, I'm your host, obviously, fucking talking shit. You know. Shout out to all the initiates in the building. Shout out to everybody watching live on Odyssey. Super simple this evening. We're having a good ass time. It's not what you think, but it's kind of what you think. It's curse words, but it's not your average curse words that were created from religion or whatever the fuck, or old like centuries ago and like millennia ago. You know, we're gonna use terms that we feel like we can't say. If we say it, but in the crypto space is what I mean, the crypto terms. And what it is, I'm going to phrase it, right, in a way where I'm not mumbling. The same mumbler is anonymous, just hear me out here. I'm going to provide you the definition of a curse word, right? But it's not really like a curse word. It's more like a word that makes you feel very uncomfortable in the crypto space. But not so uncomfortable where it disrespects anyone's gender, race, religion, sex. Gender and sex is the same thing, right? Financial status, any of that shit. It's just things that fucking make you uncomfortable. You say it, it has the equivalent of you being like, oh, God. All right, so super simple. Let me explain. I'll give you an example. I'm gonna say, so here is the first example, right? I'm gonna ask the audience or the initiates who are here, basically. I'm gonna say, what is this definition? When someone steals the fucking money from a project, or when the project leaders steal the money from the project. Oh yeah, Spherical Art, we're gonna get into that. Boom, there you have it. Dragonate, correct. Correct. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Right? Easy, right? Easy. We'll have 4 rounds. 4 rounds. They'll get harder and harder. I'm gonna save one. Actually, I may use two from what Spherical Art just mentioned, because one of them was on the list. Yes, they will get more difficult, much harder. Right? What is the definition of hard? No. Okay. So here is the first example. What am I talking about? I'm distressed because Sky Mavis was hacked. Okay, I can't even speak. All right, so here's the first round, y'all. First round. Initiates this is open to everyone in the voice channel and the event space channel. This is open to you. You could chime right in, type right in. That's all you got to do. Here's the first one. The fear of missing out on an opportunity in the crypto space. All right. All right. All right. So, Dragonate, Telemachus, congratulations. You both tied. You got the right answer. Right answer is FOMO. That was easy too. So we'll have another 4 rounds. But that was easy too. So now you got the idea. Got the idea. All right, let me type one-handed here. I'll do this live in the moment. Everyone's watching. They're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you typing so much? Okay, all right. So here's the for real first one. Shout out to Spherical Art for inspiring this. When you calculate your taxes in crypto, you choose highest in, first out. The highest in and first out to calculate your crypto taxes. Oh, yeah. Difficulty just went to 9, right? When calculating your crypto taxes, you choose highest in, first out. Type whatever's on your mind. All right, we got some good answers here. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'll tell you what it's not. It's not transaction. Oh, poor Demon Tiger. I don't want to give you any financial advice on that shit. Trust me, that's a sensitive subject. I don't know what to tell you, but good luck, I guess. Good luck. I think you should maybe look into it. I don't know. It is not wash trading. That is a that may be close to something that may be the second question. I mean the second round. It's not that. And unfortunately, Spherical Art, you were close, but you missed the mark, unfortunately. So it is not FIFO, but it is HIFO. HIFO. I had something in my nose and I was digging it. That's what FIFO makes me feel. When you look at FIFO, that's your first in, first out. It's calculating the taxes that from all of your trades. The first, whatever, if you bought a coin and that was the first coin you bought, right, for the year, and then you bought it a million other times later on in the year, whatever was the most expensive. Oh, no, not the most expensive. Whatever the price of the first one was, that's the price for whatever it was for the rest of the year. That's FIFO, but HIFO is whatever the highest price of whatever you were selling. That's the highest price, and then then whatever's calculated from there is compared to that. So it reduces. It depends. Whatever you choose. You have a choice. You don't have to designate from what I've read. You don't have to designate. You don't have to tell them what you chose, but you chose. All right, next up. So so no one won that round. No one won that round. But that's a good point you made, Spherical Art. Good point. So second round here, y'all. Second round. We'll stay on that same subject. When God, how do I phrase this properly? Okay. In November and December, when you decide to sell all of your losers. In November or December, when you decide to sell all of your losers, what am I? Telemachus is talking about what happens if I decide to buy it back. That's if I decide to buy it back. I didn't say it. I said, what is that? The first action. He's a, oh my God, he is a DJing. Oh my God. Okay, I'll repeat it again. When you, in November, December, when you sell all of your losers, like your coins that all of a sudden they dropped in value, your NFTs that dropped in value. What am I? These are hilarious. I'll read them all off because they're just funny. But I'll wait until we have... All right, cool. Okay, so second round is in. Okay, unfortunately, I'll tell you what it's not. It's not wash trading. It's only considered wash trading when you buy it all back in January because there's no wash trade rule, which is dope, which is cool, is what I learned. It's not money laundering. No, it's not money laundering. It's not Top Shot NFTs. Well, the action is that you're realizing a loss, but what exactly are you doing? There's a term for it. I'll say it afterwards. It's not just washing. Autumn weeping. Spring cleaning. It's not spring if it's November, December. You are cutting losses, but there's an actual term. I was looking for the term. So the term is tax loss harvesting. Tax loss harvesting. It's not necessarily a curse word, but it does offend a few people because they're like, oh, if you're a real DJ and you're going to ride that shit down to the fucking dirt. You're going to ride that shit to the motherfucking grave. The winter harvest. Burning the dirty laundry. No, I keep my dirty laundry and I sell it on eBay. Aw, shit. You wanna talk about fucking money laundering? That's money laundering. I'm selling my dirty underwear instead of doing my laundry. I'm selling it for money on eBay. Yes. Yeah, there's autumn fireworks in my pants. It sounds like a farming term. Yeah, I mean, tax, like it's like you're harvesting. You're basically you're it's like, hey, instead of holding on to this shit, fuck it, right? You're gonna report the losses on your taxes so you can accrue tax losses, capital gains loss. Right? It's crazy because I learned, I was like, oh shit, so like, the motherfuckers bragging about gains, but there's motherfuckers who are sad about losses, but they don't realize that you could use that, right? You could actually use that and you could spread it over years. You could it could go against your next year. Exactly. Cap gains offset. Yep. Yeah. Well, that's when the up is up. You make more than it costs. Exactly. But if you purchase for a lot and then it sunk all the way to zero, and then you sell that shit, you have the loss on the books, which can actually help you if you want to not owe and stuff. Meta cleaning. Yeah, meta cleaning service. Meta dump service. Sell your losers. Oh my God. All right. So no one got that round, unfortunately. Don't worry. You have 2 more chances left. You have 2 more chances. Let me see. Let me think. A term that offends people in the crypto space, like cursing, like a curse word. No, screenshot is a good thing. A lot of people, there's positive sentiment behind the word screenshot. This is too hard. Telemachus just got a fucking motorcycle and a motorcycle's license, but he thinks that this is hard. He's a genius. He's literally a fucking genius, but yeah, this is difficult for him. No way. Come on, man. You're smart. Real life is hard. Yeah, I agree. The sentiment for life is a negative percentage. The sentiment for screenshot is positive. I would say, okay, here's something. Let me see. Oh man, but how do I turn that? I don't think I can really turn that, and that's too difficult. It's too difficult. Grabbing and twisting. I wish I could grab and twist this fucking company I'm thinking of. I don't know how to phrase it. Oh, that's cute, Demon Tiger. All right, okay, I'll get to it. When a centralized exchange confiscates your coins, you have 2 options here. Either a term that's used for this or a company that is notorious for having done this in the past. Okay, we got some interesting ones. When a centralized exchange confiscates your coins, or better yet, an exchange, or when the government confiscates your coins. All right. Oh shit. This is good. This is good. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'll tell you what it's not. No, Telemachus is not wash trading. Well, it is, but not in your favor. It's dumb motherfuckers like taking your shit. Like they give it to you and take it back. All right. It's not a failed transaction, because if it was, then you would still have your coins. It's not a janitorial overlord. An example of such is Mt. Gox. Okay, but wait, hold on. Not your keys, not your crypto there's positive sentiment behind that circle art. That term doesn't make people angry. It makes people feel empowered. So it does explain the situation, but a result of the situation, a learning, a lesson, an Aesop fable, I guess, if you would. It is not, well, I mean, sanctions. It is kind of sanctions. But not really though. Greedy government, yes. So I'll tell you what it is, and it's a tie. We have a tie, and I'll explain. A definition of it would be a custodial takeover. So yes, Dragonate is right. There are other words for a custodial takeover. Is correct. If your coins are on in their wallet, right? They have custody over your wallet. It's 50-50. It's like a joint bank account with the bank. But the bank could say, oh, no, actually, you know what? fuck it, right? If the government sends them a subpoena, they're like, hey, man, we feel these motherfuckers are wash trading. That's a wink, nudge, nudge to Telemachus, right? Or if they feel like they're up to no good, like what happened with Mount Gox, then they will confiscate the coins if there's a trail. So, yeah, Spherical, I agree, right? You don't need someone to hold your hand, right, while walking across the street when it comes to crypto, right? A chaperone shitcoin sounds about right. All right, congratulations to Dragonate and Telemachus. You both have won that round. You won it. Here you go. All right. Last but not least, I don't know. That gift looks sexual somehow, some way. Somewhere there is a wiki teeth. Instead of wiki feet, wiki teeth, and they show pictures of people's smiles, loss of teeth, veneers. You know, there's some people that get off at looking at other people's veneers. It's something sexual, I guess. All right. Here is a curse word. When oh shit. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. What's Vermeer? It sounds familiar. While I think, I'm trying to make sure I phrase this properly, because the experience, I can describe the experience, but what's the term for it? Okay, how about this? Let's see if you can define it for me. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Is he French? Vermeer sounds French. 1650s. Ooh, okay. Okay. Flemish, was that somewhere in between like Prussia and like Brussels or some shit? I know it's somewhere in Europe, but I fell asleep during that class. All right. Y'all, if you can define this and discover this curse word for what the fuck this is, then you will receive 20 in me. 20 in me. I know his art. Flemland. It's from Flemland. Oh, that motherfucker. The girl. What's the name of that again? The girl with the dragon tattoo. That's the picture of the girl with the dragon tattoo, right? With spherical art, you know, I'm being stupid and I'm joking, but it's the girl. I forgot what the real term of it was though. Sorry, y'all, for those watching, like, what the fuck is going on? Researching a Flemish artist, the girl with the pearl earring. Got you. Now the question is whether or not the gender's correct, like the Mona Lisa. Is that really a woman, or is that really a man? Making you think, right? Making you think. All right, here's the last one. And the Mona Lisa. The gender's questionable. I believe it's a self-portrait of the artist who painted it. But that's just a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right, last but not least, let me get right to it, y'all. You probably fucking sick of hearing my fucking voice. Okay, define this for me. When you are on crypto Twitter, a verified profile, right? They got the blue fucking check mark. They have Bored Ape developer in their bio, and they tag you on things along with 100 million fucking people. What is this the definition of? What is this? If you know what I'm talking about, what is it? If you don't know, I'll define it for you. Don't just copy Demon Tiger. Oh my God, you have been writing soliloquies and haikus and so many Shakespearean prose lately, and you're copying words. Telemachus, you have been passing motorcycle test after motorcycle test, right? And you're copying words. What is the curse word? What is the curse word? All right. I know. I agree, Spircular. I agree. Yeah. Dragonate, you see, thank you. You see the sentiment that Dragonate is hitting us with? That's what I mean. It's like, it's something that gives the same feeling as if somebody was like cursing at something else, you know? Yeah, or what Demon Tiger just so eloquently typed out. All right, so I'll tell you what it is. It's a scammer. It is a scammer, y'all. Lately, we've been receiving, I don't know, friend requests, and it's like, I don't know how the fuck they did this, but this is elaborate shit. They managed to get their hands on verified accounts. So basically, hacked accounts that were verified, they were able to switch the usernames and still be able to get the account re-verified. So if you stole, let's say you had a celebrity that got their account hacked, right? They lost access. If you change the username, you lose the blue check mark. It happened to Pranksy last year, by the way. And he was like, yo, what the fuck? Pranksy just got the fucking check mark. And then he changed it because he wanted it to stop being, he wanted to change it from Pranksy NFT to just Pranksy. And then once the shit happened, he lost it. He was like, yo, what the fuck happened, man? And everybody was like, oh, shit. So that he had to he told them, he wrote Twitter a long letter. Because it should be like that. It shouldn't change. Once the account has it, it should have it. But I guess it's tied to the name. Anyway, they changed the username. And then added all that dumb shit like, oh, Bored Ape developer. And then they tag you, right? Since you're so used to getting tagged into these dumbass giveaways anyway from random fucking people, they say what it looks like an official thing. Like, oh, hey, there's a brand new Ape coin drop, right? I'm a developer. We're issuing this. Everyone who's tagged in this will receive some, right? Anyone who interacts with the link will receive it. Everyone who's tagged is eligible. Click on the link and you will receive. Oh my God. People, it's like, it's like we're already programmed to look at a blue check mark and think, oh my God, someone special and important. You look at the blue hexagon. Oh my God, so special and important. You click on the link and you're done. It is a scammer, y'all. It is a scammer situation. Please be careful when clicking on things into space. Please be careful of clicking on things into space. Let me read back to what Demon Tiger said. Big fat fart. Correct. It's not copyright infringement. It's the same thing as what the fuck happened today with Ronan. Motherfuckers stole some shit, or they're trying to steal shit. Yes, they're buying verified accounts. True, they could be using bots in order to get enough followers, but there are things that are safeguards. Trust me, I know my account gets fucking limited anytime I try to follow a bunch of people. It's like, they're like, but it's supposed to be organic. I'm like, how the fuck is this supposed to be organic? But if I want to, what if I literally do have 500 people who I consider friends that I want to follow all at once? They're like, no, you can't possibly have 500 friends, show. You don't have 500 friends. I'm like, trust me, man. And then they're like, no, your account has been banned for like weeks. My account was like frozen a couple of times because of that dumbass shit. Same thing if you unfollow people. It's like, you don't hate these people that much. I'm like, I do. Trust me. I do. I promise you. Demon Tiger said the other word for a rooster. You know it. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm too busy tax loss harvesting on the farm to know what a rooster is. Oh, is this some of their copy? MAYC is officially sold out, and due to a lost recipe, no more can be created. So click the link to buy what's left. That's fucked up. Oh, you wrote that yourself? Because that's way better, right? Oh my God, Demon Tiger and his fucking giraffe gif. This giraffe gif is NSFW. This giraffe, like, listen, I'm not into, what's it called? Animalism? It's not animalism. It's fucking, there's another word for it. Bestiality. I'm not into that shit. This is terrible. This is making me feel the same way as I felt when I read the article this morning about Ronin being hacked. NFTciality. That is pole vaulting. Demon Tiger, please. Why are you trying to add more definition to what kind of pole it is? It's graphic enough. She's trying to explain the texture of the pole, the length and the symmetry, and the ratio of the pole. And so, and the thank you, and the girth, and the fuck. Don't forget the fucking girth too. Let me try to type one-handed, y'all. Hold on. But so that was the correct answer. That was the correct answer was scammer. The correct answer was scammer. And it sucks because now, I'm seriously, I can't listen to anything without hearing about these random people who were For one, there were people who were talking shit about NFTs back in the day, and now they're like, I'm going to parties in Decentraland. Oh no, they don't say Decentraland. They say, I'm going to parties in the Metaverse. You know that's a thing. You know there was a girl who was groped in the Metaverse. I want to have sex in the Metaverse, but they make fun of this shit. Clearly, I can't type and talk at the same time. Sorry for taking so long. But now it's like every podcast I listen to, they talk about the space, and it's so surface. And it's like, what? Like, oh my God. It's just like, It's like, I had enough. Who am I forgetting? Okay, sorry. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh, Mona. Oh, so that's where I thought it was in Decentraland. So, but Mona's dope. So someone was touched inappropriately in Mona. So what? The Oh, was that it? 4chan attempts to raid Facebook's meta. Yeah. just okay, wait, sorry. So for people who are not watching, Dragon Day just shared a link. 4chan attempts to raid Facebook's metaverse. This is hilarious for a number of reasons. It's like it was self-inflicted. Wait, spherical art. So the woman the woman was groped in Mona's metaverse platform, which I love, by the way. They're slick and they're dope as fuck. If Mona catches fire and you're able to build as intuitively as you can in crypto voxels, because Decentraland fucking sucks when it comes to building, right? Then Mona's gonna be the shit. But wait, so it was self-inflicted? She was touching herself, and then she said that she was harassed. She was harassed? Because, in Decentraland, there's all sorts of ways to fucking get on people's nerves. You can play the music from your own avatar. Like, you blast some fucking music and fuck some shit up. You could start flying and jumping on people. You could, like run around them. But we all know it's like jokes. It's like you're harassing me. Okay, I get it. But it's not sexual. Oh, it was made up? It was a lie? Well, I mean, we know that. I don't want to dismiss her feelings, but we know that shit is some bullshit. Let's be real. We know that shit is some bullshit. But I don't want to dismiss anyone's feelings. If you feel like, because we do have situations, we all know that it's not just the fucking 3D metaverse platforms that we engage with each other. On Discord, we consider that the metaverse, even though the new motherfuckers don't consider it. They consider Twitter Spaces to be the metaverse. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think that Twitter Spaces consists that's literally its own ecosystem, and I don't know. Oh, Indes is building in Monaverse. I haven't seen Indes since last year actually, but that's what's up. I need to learn how to build in Mona. Drago Day says, Oh, I thought you meant Indes from fucking Axie. Oh, Indy. Okay, Indy's building. That's cool. Shout out to Indy. Jagane says, oops, I bumped my own tits because I couldn't see with the VR headset on, so it must have been that bitch in the metaverse who was near me because the VR set can allow you to fucking feel shit in the virtual. Jagane is basically just said that it's possible that the woman who had her Oculus on, right, probably didn't have it on properly. And she was touching herself in real life, thinking that somebody was groping her without realizing that she was touching herself. It's kind of like, it's the same thing as like saying like, oh, if a tree falls in the forest and you don't see it, did it really fall? If you can't see, it's the same thing as saying it's like, oh, if someone, if you have your noise canceling headphones on and you fart, does that mean that no one else can hear it too? If you can't hear it? It's like saying, oh, if she can't see herself touching herself and she touches herself, does that really mean that it was her? She had it on. She had her VR goggles on her chest. I mean, yeah, Nate. Unfortunately, I think this is the year. You know, the normies. We knew that the normies were gonna come. The normies were gonna come eventually and like add a lot of fluff. They were gonna start co-opting things. You know, copying things. And I'm sorry, I'm a big proponent of this. I feel like if you did create something, if you were novel, if you were unique, right, and someone else copies you, right, it's not flattering. It's like, come on, this is a new space. Make some new shit. Make new shit. I'm not hating on anyone else. I'm just saying, yo, make new things. Make new things. You have the power. It just, all it tells me is that you're not used to having as much power as you do when you come into a space like this. Make new things. You know? Yeah, we are far beyond normies. Demon Saga said yes, because when I'm deaf, so is everyone else. And so she's a big proponent of noise canceling headphones and disguising your farts. Bored normies. Oh my god, that sounds like the name of a new project, Spherical Art. Bored normies. This is a good time to mention I'm making exact clone of Initia project. Well, thank you, sir. It's not flattering, motherfucker. No, I'm kidding. Jagade says, we're just at the point of complete idiocy in general. I agree. I mean, it's, you know what sucks too? There's a lot of projects where, we're going to tie this off in a moment. Let me just get to these things. I'm not sure if you all are aware. I haven't seen many of you in a minute, you know? Oh my god, noise canceling headphones, but you can't hear that the porn is being played from your TV speaker or from your laptop speaker. You're like, wow, this is really silent. I keep turning up the audio. I can't hear the sound while everybody else hears the porn. Your roommates hear your porn, but you can't hear it. And you're like, what is going on? Oh no, but sorry, I was gonna get into. So there's a couple of questionable projects out there that are floating around. Heads up, y'all. There are a few projects that do have some anti-Semitic history. Some hate groups have created them. There's also some projects that there's a big project, actually. I mean, big enough to where it's been around for a while, and they made a derivative of itself in order to keep luring people. So there's a project that is dealing in pedophilia and also grooming young women like below the age of 18. Be careful of that. Like grooming them and like playing on any mental health issues, depression, bipolar, things like that. Like they really play on that. And it's like the NFT collection is used in order to attract people and to kick people out of the service, all this shit. Yeah, it's crazy. It's sad, man. It's real sad shit. There's also this thing that just happened. I'm not sure if you all heard, but here's a positive note, right? We're gonna end on a positive note. 2 founders of an NFT collection that rug pulled blatantly, right? Not like, oh, they tried and they failed. They more like the whole plan was to steal. They created some bullshit fucking NFTs in their collection and they straight up stole all the funds. They created a fake community, everything, and dipped. They were arrested. They were arrested, and I believe they were charged, or they're gonna be charged with 20 years. I'm on the fence though, because if people just start fucking, pointing the finger at anybody, we could have some crazy situation. Oh, it ain't crypto years. It ain't crypto years. Telemachus, that ain't. But it's yeah, it's kind of serious, I guess. Rug pull in the first degree. Sentenced to 20 years. And on that note, 20 years of doing whatever the fuck is going on in that GIF or picture, that meme that Jago Nate posted of prison sex. Prison sex because of crypto crimes? Oh my God. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming through to this edition of Crypto Curse Words. Shout out to all the initiates in the building. Shout out to everybody watching live on Odyssey in the future. Much love, and I will see you later.